Okay, hey everyone, this is your host Mehak Kapoor. Welcome to another episode of ANOKHI Uncensored. Today I'm joined by the amazing cast of A Nice Indian Boy, a rom-com by Roshan Sethi that beautifully captures the Indian American household experience. The film has charmed audience worldwide. With its nationwide release on April 4th, let's start the conversation with Sunita Mani and Zarna Garg about this feel-good film, and that also pays homage to Bollywood Hindi cinema in some ways. Hi, guys. Welcome to the podcast. Sunita and
Thank
Zarna, thank you
you.
so
Hi.
much for
Thanks for
speaking
having
with
us.
me. Thank you. Okay, Sunita and Zarna, tell us a bit more about your roles along with your character names for Nokia Uncensored audience, and how do your character add to the story?
I love my character. I play Arundhathi in A Nice Indian Boy, and she is the eldest sibling, and I feel like that says a lot. She's carrying a lot of the eldest sibling kind of expectations and the pressures of those expectations. And I even like to say that she is in her own movie. I think she's
Yeah,
kind of experiencing a different timeline of love as Naveen is experiencing like his, blossoming of finding love, like she's falling out of love. Um, so yeah, it was a really fun character to play, actually, despite how kind of hard-edged she is. She's just really she's fierce and unapologetic, and I think she kind of has to be, and she also gets shit on for being that way, but
yeah,
she makes her way.
beautiful. I loved your character because I'm an elder sister myself, so I can understand.
Yeah,
Zarna,
totally.
about you. What's your character's name, and how are you shaping, the heart of the story?
I play Megha Gavaskar. I play the mother of Naveen, who is the star of the movie. Naveen, my son in the movie, is gay and is in love with a white guy named Jay.
Okay.
So originally, Megha is confused because she thinks Jay is Indian. So there's that little thing, and but all is not lost because Naveen is a doctor in the movie,
Yeah.
and we know that that's always a good thing. But I play his mother. I play an understanding mother. I'm not surprised that my son is gay. This is not a coming out story. The family is very comfortable with the idea that he's gay. This is more the story of the awkward moves that the family makes to like try to integrate each other in their lives, integrate Arundhati and her changes in her life, integrate the boyfriend, and so this is more like a forward looking awkward family movie to me that every South Asian that comes out to see us will see some aspect of their life in our story. I think as a community and as a culture, we need to just move past the fact that, oh my God, my son is gay. We're all fine. Everybody is fine. There's
Of
a
course.
beautiful gay community living nicely within our world, and we've all reached there now. So let's pick it up from there. And that's where Megha Gavaskar is. And I would say she's a very chill mother. Would you say she's a very chill mother?
I agree because I love the film, okay? You are a very chill mother, but I know you said that it's not a coming out movie, right?
Yeah.
But a quick question to you both, especially you, Zarna, because you're playing the mother. A Nice Indian Boy is such a beautiful mix of rom-com, we know that. South
Yeah.
Asian representation as well, we know that. And the journey of coming out to parents in some way. I know you guys know that he's gay, but you guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Putting
would
into
you,
practice.
yeah, but would you both hope audiences will take away from this film?
I hope they just take away a good feeling. Like, but first of all, because you're South Asian, you're gonna understand this. A happy South Asian movie. It's happy.
Yeah.
It's happy. It's good feelings from beginning to end. It's like you're gonna come out feeling exuberant, feeling hopeful, feeling like yes, this is what our culture is about. The love, the
Yeah.
singing, the dancing, the food, the dinner table. I hope that they just come out feeling like their heart is full and they don't even know why. because it's so normal and so everyday. Sometimes it's the most ordinary moments that become extraordinary because
Extraordinary.
you're just relaxing and enjoying the moment. So um I personally am very happy that it's a happy brown people movie because I'm always desperately looking for those.
Yeah, likewise, and especially the song "Tujhe Dekha To Ye Jaan." I
In
loved it.
his
I loved it.
voice, in
Exactly.
that guy's voice, I mean, India is gonna lose its mind. Indian people,
Oh, I
they
know
don't
for
even
sure.
know what a treat they're in for in the movie theaters.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's the thing. It's like a very universal story. I think everyone can relate to it and find it familiar. But
Yeah,
I'm very excited for the takeaway from our South Asian community because I do think it's a very particular catharsis that I was experiencing watching the film. And it is like, I mean, as for me in my household, like experiencing this kind of generational divide or like this culture gap between the
Yeah.
parents and the kids, it's like,
kids.
it's a very nuanced story that we've told while
It
it
is.
being very universal. And this idea, like, my parents were arranged and we're finding love marriages. Like even that in and of itself is like we're not explaining it to death, but we
Right.
are in our movie. It's just it's like part of the setup and it's part of why we kind of keep ourselves hidden in order to like trying to make everyone else happy, and that creates like an interesting awkward tension that's very
Yeah.
specific, I think, to our households, but at the same time is like very universal. Like you love if you're lucky, you have a family you love and you want to make happy.
Of
Um,
course.
but at the same time, it creates this total like contradiction and conflict within yourself. And that is a very rewarding, I think our movie is very rewarding to like by the end you get to experience like this wholeness. Like the whole family is in on it and it's so earned
And
and
the
it's
reality as well, of course. Yeah.
yeah, it's so beautiful while being so funny and heartwarming, like not taking itself too seriously. So
Yeah.
I'm like looking forward to like the South Asian families, like the car ride home and them just like maybe turning on a song and like everyone singing and being, just like some kind of like happy
Yeah.
catharsis, like the
No,
family.
also the heartwarming conversation between a son and father when that happens. I
Oh,
love that too.
Yeah.
so
That's
good.
important to show, especially in South Asian culture these days, you know that. Sunita, question to you. How did you prepare your role? Did you draw from any personal experiences before, getting onto the set? What did you learn and how did you prepare yourself for that?
Yeah, it was I barely had to uh take the lid off for the emotions. They were right there. I think that anger was right there. That sort of shackled kind of feeling where you just want to break free from something, but at the same time you can't,
I
this
second. Yeah.
contradiction is like right there. So it was very easy to tap into, but it was on the page. Like I felt like it was the voice was on the page, the what to draw from was on the page. And yeah, I have this family in the movie is my family. There's a lot to relate to in certain ways. So it was just kind of fun getting to carve the character out. Um,
Yep.
on set, like with Karan and with Naveen, with Megha.
Naveen.
Like I was totally just being formed on set naturally by way of like interacting with all the other characters.
Of course. No, I agree to you. And Zarna, people often say you are the mom America needs. I
Hmm.
have, people often say that you're the mom America needs. And I want to know, how was your experience, working on this film? And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like you and dad, Harish Patel sir, were a bit surprised by Jay's freelance photographer career. Do you
Oh,
think?
we were not happy for
Yeah?
sure. Even
Okay,
though no
okay.
one wrote that in the script, without a doubt, we were not happy, and I was not happy
Yeah,
at all. But at least our son is a doctor, so it's a start,
yeah, yeah.
Definitely, when this movie gets a sequel, we're gonna have to fix whatever Jonathan's doing next. because he can't be continuing with this photography thing. And
Yeah.
especially taking ID photos of people in hospital. What even is that? I don't know if that's a
That's
job.
probably a profession. Is that a profession? I
That
was like,
that
okay, fine.
feels like it should be a photo booth. Um,
Okay, no, but then coming back to that, do you think that's a big deal for South Asian parents, you being a mother yourself? And as a mother yourself, what message would you like to share with parents whose kids may be struggling to come out?
oh, I mean, listen, I've done multiple podcast episodes. I talk about it, I make reels about it. It is so time. Every parent needs to just relax and be like, just honestly, if you're not sure, because every parent, I think a parent of a gay kid is wondering. You're
Yeah,
not, you're like, you're not sure. It's in the back of your mind
right.
somewhere. Just ask. What is the big deal? Just ask and relieve your child of that pressure. Because a lot of times, in my experience, the children are stressed out of their mind about something that I actually don't think their parents are going to be that upset about in the end analysis. There might be a transition issue, but everybody will come out on the other side better for it. So I'm all over, like, I just ask. I tell all my friends, like, I know you all think like you don't know somebody who's gay, but you don't know because these kids are quietly like letting their feelings just
Yeah.
simmer inside.
Mhm.
And
Agree.
I'm all about asking. I just ask my kids now, my own kids. I have three kids. Anything
Yeah.
happens, anything I wonder, I've stopped wondering. I just put the question out there and ask.
Yeah, I believe in that too. There is no question that is stupid. You should ask. And especially in this generation, you have to
Well,
ask.
we are a culture of keeping it all silent and assuming
Yeah.
everything is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same
That's
old.
being South Asian, especially
Yeah.
Indian. So I agree. One last question before we leave. Okay, I know the film brings together joy, emotion, humor as a Desi gay love story. What were the most fun or memorable moments on set, especially with Karan Soni, who's playing Naveen Gavaskar, and Jonathan Groff, who's playing Jay Kurundkar? Please tell me. Please share it with us, please.
Uh,
Mhm.
oh my God. For me, it has to be the dance practices where we all knew there is no dancing talent here. Sunita is the only real dancer in the mix, and she
Yeah.
was busting out the moves. And the
Yeah.
rest of us were like, oh my God. We were all secretly going into the corners and calling our agents and yelling at everybody. Like, how did you do this? Why would you do this to us? I cursed at my lawyer, my agent, my manager, my publicist, everybody. My publicist who's on this call right now, I called him like, you had one freaking job. You had one job to keep me away from projects like this. And here I am on a freaking dance floor
She
having to
said
dance in
that.
a
And
sari.
then the spotlight hits her, and she's like, "Oh, me? Oh my gosh, me in the spotlight." And she can totally kill it. Turns it on. You would never know she was feeling this way. Such a natural. But that's so true. I like forgot that we were anticipating, like, because we were in rehearsals and stuff throughout the film, and it was like the thing to anticipate by the end of the film, like doing this choreographed dance number. It was so fun. It really all came
Of
together.
course, it was fun for her. She's an actual dancer. The
She
I
rest of
was
is,
like,
she
us
is.
would
more,
die.
more, more. Why are the cameras
She
not
was
on
like,
me?
oh, add more complicated steps. And we were like,
Zarna,
God, please shut the
I
music.
think I think the dad was the funniest.
Yeah.
when I when I saw Harish sir, I was like,
So
oh,
good. He really
he,
can turn it on as well. Like,
Yeah.
where was he even? We don't even know. And then all of a sudden it'd be action, and he was like, he knew exactly what to do with his face, with everything. Yeah.
yeah, he's one of the oldest actors we have in Hindi cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Zarna and Sunita. It was lovely
Thank
talking to
you.
you. I loved
Thank
your film,
you.
and I wish you all the luck. I hope you guys keep creating such magical projects your lifetime.
Thank you
Love
so
it.
much.
Thank you. Thank you
Really
for having us.
appreciate you.